Tonight on RGB, we find out who got in the news. And we talk about all the beefs Queen Bee is cooking.
Molweni Kaya, it's so good to have you join us again at the home of Africa's juiciest gossip, the real Kopoza. Igama lam ngesilungu ndinguDonovan Goliath, ngesiXhosa ndinguDonovan Goliathi.
Mna ndingusinazo Yolwa. In any language that you speak, his better on-screen half and co-host. Yazi kule veki, we have all these amazing mothers, grandmothers, sisters, daughters, aunts, and our trans sisters to celebrate on Women's Day and thank for all the nurturing and guidance you lavish on us. Real Kopoza, it's Happy Women's Day and thank you for the day off, even though it's in the middle of the week where it's a little bit less fun.
Now, today also happens to be International Youth Day, where the important contributions of youth are taken into consideration. So with Women's Day and International Youth Day so close together, it seems like this week for you has been more lit than uzodwa at a cider factory. Time for us to light up your life with something else that's known for good times. Nazindaba Zelevik.
Well, DJ Nonke, aka Euphonic, has issued a polite thanks but no thanks but after the lady offered to help the DJ get over Queen Bee Bonang Mateba. Esithi akamind no sherisha nalo sisi ukhoyo ngoko. In other news, Scott may have to change her name to Side Road.
Usomizi in a fighting mood after hearing he's mentioned in Bonang's book. Now, since they both have a book out, the lessons here are shade sells and friends don't. Let friends write chapters about each other. Guess they don't have to worry about that. Oh well, who needs reconciliation anyway?
The public wasted no time in pointing out the grammatical errors of Queen Bee's book. The publisher iti ibhalwe kanjalo ngabom because it keeps the conversational tone of the writer. But it does make from A to B sound like the writer doesn't know her ABCs. Don't know utini wena. What does from A to B mean to Queen Bee?
You. It's Nazo. So, to answer your question, Exclusive Books released a statement saying that they will be offering a full refund to customers who feel dissatisfied with Bonang's book. Therefore, from A to B probably means asisaifuni to back to retailers. Pearl Thusi and Robert Marawa have decided to just be friends. This news came after Pearl was spotted at several events without her engagement ring, and then Robert tweeted that the engagement was off. Eskolopat, Nansi Mfethu, there's an opening for you here.
Ngena sisi ubabonisa. Aba bantu bathi DJ Zinhle is homeless nina manga. In fact, if these pics are anything to go by, the only thing more settled than her is the cement in the foundation. It's good to see strong black women doing her thing out there. Congratulations.
DJ Fresh has complained that talented people are getting passed over for work while twelebs with tons of followers are getting radio, TV, and music careers handed to them. Hashtag awkward. Now, brands do this because it means an instant audience, but does it mean quality? I don't think so. And before the flame war starts, consider these two words: Kim Kardashian.
Oh my God, yes, Sarah. Uba ubuzibuza ke wena why Lady Zama sang on Prince KB's Charlotte but was absent in the music video. Here's a shocker. They are beefing. Let me pretend to be shocked. Okay, njengoba ininzi kangaka ibeef kule industry, we should just open a steakhouse, call it Bitterness.
Bitterness is great. I wonder if vegetarians can beef. But anyway, has anybody out there seen Umshoza's manager, Uthandu Xolo Jindela? If so, a promoter is looking for him after he apparently ran off with the artist's booking fee. Now, that's bad and all, but the most puzzling part of this whole thing is who is that person somewhere out there that is still willing to pay money to hear Ikotes live?
Sana yayihlanyisa and isahlanyisa. Thola ukuthi hey, Euphonic was a crowd favorite this past weekend. He made a star ngokwakhe all in one night, produced a track, played the very same track in 2 clubs all in one night. Euphonic reached out to Killer Cow and brought him into the studio, and together they put together what Twitter believes may be the biggest Gqom single of 2017. Also, Toluguti Killer Cow got a big head, and here he started saying that una ma fans yena, and he's already blocking people, and Twitter was not impressed. Killer Cow Putu, leave the blocking thing on social media to Queen Bee, because Toluguti, she has over 1 million followers. Akasidingi nje thina siyi change. Yay!
I love it. Usisi appeared in court on counter charges of common assault laid against her ex-boyfriend and music boss, Arthur Mafokate, after an altercation between them in June allegedly turned violent. Now, Sisi arrived at the court on crutches and was helped by 3 women, including her sister. The judge has granted the postponement to the 22nd of August. Arthur appeared in the same court last Friday, and his case was postponed to the 18th of August. Gentlemen out there, what goes through your head when you start beating up a woman? Yes, we're talking to you, Deputy Minister Mtutuzi Manana.
SA has lost yet another bright talent. Veteran actress Mary Makgato, aka Puleng from Generations, was following injuries sustained in a fall in July. To the friends, fans, and family, peace and love to all of you from us at RGB.
Irel Kopoza will be back shortly.
Coming up, we learn what makes some celebs originals. And we ask, is the Bonang and euphonic beef forever, ever?
Irel Kopoza, the only show that shows off the best of Africa's show business, is back.
Next on the menu is a look at celeb jeans. Not as Islala egazini kubo, but the ones that make them look good in VIP.
Now, Guess recently held an event for the A-listers, and here are the moments where RGB had them guessing about what to reply.
I'ma get it any type of way. If it's real, then you say it to my face. I'm proud to say my nigga not the same, they relate. We do this for the cake. That, you don't go back, you don't go back, shut, you don't go back.
What makes me an original is the fact that I'm me. Yo, what doesn't make me original? I'm a one of a kind. Don't even try and make it weird. I am.
It's my stunning looks.
How many ninjas do you know in this country, girl? How many ninjas do you know? Some of the OGs in my life. Geez, there's so many. My mom. Oh, my mom's straight and OG. Damn, you do not know Asian women. Old Asian women. Straight up OG. I'ma stop it there.
My fashion icon in South Africa, me.
God bless her soul, this Brenda Fuss. She was crazy. She's like the Rihanna back then.
I don't like her swag for me personally.
Bonang, the queen, Minnie, no Musi, Nadia Nakai also doing the damn thing. Ladies, Boity. You know, if I had a body like that, I suppose I'd also kill it. I also have 1.6 million followers, right? To make a casual jean very formal and sexy, you put on a beautiful heel, you put on a nice top, throw on a figure belt, boom! For me, it's always about accessories. I think that's the easiest way to switch jeans from casual to smart.
Casual, maybe wear them as sneakers. Smart with the heel. Now you're gonna be well done.
But make sure the top is banging. I'm just saying.
Why shouldn't people guess about me? Who I'm dating?
My next move. And don't guess that I won't come for you if you come at me sideways. Because you guessed wrong.
They shouldn't guess that I'm a bully.
What do you guess about me in the first place? I'm mysterious, guys. You don't know me. I'm a ninja.
Oh, Lala is my favorite ninja. And just to be clear, I mean that in terms of your quick and deadly nature, not because it could be genetically in your blood.
Now, we'll be back soon with more of the stories that shock and surprise you, like a deputy minister's behavior while clubbing.
After the break, our RGB panel discusses the fallout from Bonang and Somisi's BFF beef. For the final time tonight, Lasizwe kwakhona libuyile to bring you the stories behind the stories. Now, besides political drama and a very well-deserved day of recognition for our women, this past week also saw social media katlamuling Queen Bee's literary offering from A to B.
Now, the book has spawned many ruthless memes for its grammatical and logical errors. And it's also reignited beefs with former friends and lovers of Miss Mateba for her interpretation of events. So, to help Dambuza dissect and inspect these burning topics, RGB is joined in studio by comedian Jemima Stopnonsons, entertainment commentator Mphela, and of course, Instagram funny guy Lasizwe.
Guys, thank you so much for coming to join us. Bonang and Somizi are still at it. They've gone from BFFs now to a book of wars. So,
Yeah.
was this a real friendship, or was it one of those showman's masbego Instagram slash so by two kind of situation?
There were some elements of benefits within the relationship. You know, I mean, love her or hate her, had it not been for Bonang, Somizi's rise would not have come at the time that it did. It came simply because of, you know, the glitter that was falling from Bonang. Sure, he has made his career. He has proven that he deserves to be here. He has a 20-year span in the industry, so he deserves to be here. However, we cannot dismiss the fact that Bonang did help elevate him. So to a certain extent,
That
yeah,
African
two brands,
butter worked for him as well.
Yes.
Lasizwe, I'm going to throw this one to you.
Okay.
How do you feel? What do you think of what they said about each other in each other's books?
I just feel like if you gotta drag someone in your book, drag them. I'm also writing a book. One day from X to Y.
But just on that, you know, I mean, we Bonang's grammar. I want you to dissect. Just open that bit up for us now,
You
because
know-
we're talking about books, Kalogo.
You
Just
know-
open that bit up for us.
Well, Bonang had to just pull a Lasizwe on the book. You know, babe, somebody gotta do what he gonna do. So when I had read that book, Bonang Girl, I was like, I see you, babes. You know what?
Same
Lasizwe
WhatsApp group. Same WhatsApp group, did I know it?
No, guys, Bonang's Queen Bee. Just because she's level 2 English, so what, guys? English, guys. I'm Nyegan Queen Bee.
Guys, isn't happy levels?
No, there's. I don't wanna. Like, there's level 1 English, level 2, level 3.
You need level 1 English. Break it down. What is level 1 English?
I think level 1 English is like Buma.
Whoa!
Okay. All right.
Wow.
Level 2, uyehla from level 1.
I think level 2 English is like Tumi Stopnonsons, like English. Osese.
Okay.
Where now? What level are you?
I think level 2 point, just a
Don't-
higher
don't.
level. Yeah.
I love it.
You
Jemima.
alternate.
Ubuke wane video apha. Dissector man lo sisi. Izayicela siyidlale at some
Yo.
point. But I wanted to just catch you. Why do you think she doesn't have any female friends?
I mean, just to be honest, ne? It just doesn't happen with the whole industry in Zonda for ukuthi ube uyilento oyiyo. You get what I'm saying? We've got people that are doing even bigger things. Snabo Black Coffee, Snabo Trevor Noah. And I just feel like their success was not created or was not on the cost of other people's joy. Angithi. So manje wena mangabe ukuze wakhe i-RDP yakho mele utshontshe next door. Uthathe isament lapha. Uthathe
On that note.
akusisikhathi sakho. Ngizolivala umlomo.
Oh.
Mamela ke. Uthi uthathe istina next door. Uthathe isament next door. Bese ke ucela abanye abangani bakho ukuthi balethisa ilento i-send ayisebenzi kanjalo. You don't do that. You get what I'm saying? But I feel like lento zakhe umshikashika lo na uyazi kahle ukuthi nathi yawazi no ifoni kuphethe hey if it's the same thing ukuthi lento la ayisho yena ukuthi Somizi usebenzile simazi from iSarafina ukhuzukile waze waba into ayiyo namhlanje. It has nothing to do no Bonang. Into ngisho ngithi when she says now she stopped being friends no Somizi uyazi ukuthi kuna they've got personal agendas ezabo. You get what I'm saying? It's not basically ukuthi uSomizi no longer had ama interest kabona bunina benexpect ukuthi ayenzeni makashaya ulento ngestina makashaya uzinhle mele ukuthi ayenze nama-upload athi okay uyishaya istina nayi mina ngiza ngeharafu.
Look, here's the thing though.
You don't do that.
Wait. But here's the thing though, guys. Like, I've had a public spat with Bonang. Do you understand? And,
Okay, now you're still the original dollface. Mana ndiyilibala lento.
But I think the problem with Bonang, guys, is this thing you're going to say. Bonang doesn't know how to say I'm sorry. Bonang doesn't know how to hold back and say, you know what, give me your honest opinion on something. Everybody for this book to go out and having all these people in her team, not a single person came to her and said, babes, this cannot go
I
out
hear
like
you.
this. How many people saw this book before we read it as the public?
Did
Listen,
she see the book?
That's another thing. You understand? But my point is, beside Yena, my point is, she has created this persona that is so detached from even people that are supposed to be close to her. That's why she cannot even bring herself now to come and say to her fans, this was not to come out this way. I'm sorry. She hasn't said that.
Yeah.
Guys, ulona no level 1 English wakhe betheni bangathi overshare.
No, but guys, think
Kuthiwe,
about it
okay,
on-
but babes mamela. Xa inyani ithethwa ne. The sentence is ngasasingitha kanje and then le comma siso. But just between us girls, yeah, gone.
Okay. No, fair enough.
But guys, think about it with Bonang. I feel like everyone is just like, oh, bashing Bonang Queen because, you know, yes, she has had like the successful reign of 6 months, 8 months, and etc. The deals, New York, traveling, Keenan, you know, being successful in Estina. How many people have we known has been hit by Estina? Nami a specialist in Estina, Nyashaya in Estina. I don't play games.
But it's not
right?
just about that.
But it's not about
She
that.
doesn't want to be criticized. When you
Yes.
criticize, but now you get
No.
blocked. So if you don't open yourself up to an environment where people can be
No, but then if you get
comfortable
criticized,
telling you that
if-
this is not working.
If you get
Imagine,
negatively
Phil,
criticized.
sorry, do you think she just surrounds herself with yes men?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Everybody that is in Bonang's orbit is all about, yes, Your Majesty, our queen. And that is not helping your brand. It is hurting your brand right now. And if she continues in this line, I'm telling you, 5 years from now, we'll not be talking about Bonang.
That's what I like. You know what I'm
On that
saying?
note, Jemima, I actually want to hear from you
Yes.
how you feel about this because Phil disagrees. Lasizwe is just like, no, I agree with what's going on, and I think she's been criticized. Where do you stand?
Lo ngathi ngihamba naye after show. Lo ngathi ngihamba naye. Hey, listen, what this is na inkinga ne. Mina into engayipromote ukuthi yes, we are public figures. Now we are being well received by the public. You get what I'm saying? But it doesn't mean because mina I'm in the spotlight, everything engiyenzayo. You should actually worship the ground that I walk on. If I'm wrong, umuntu angithi nami at the end of the day, I need to be called to order. You get what I'm saying? So now, bheka manje, ukhiphe incwadi. Angithi inama errors inanani. There's a lot of people's monies that are being invested on that. You don't even have the audacity yokuthi usukume phambi kwabantu batshela ukuthi, guys, I'm really sorry about this. This is not what I feel you guys deserve as my loyal followers. Angithi bakhona, the ones that are stuck in the beehive. Exactly, thina ke ngoba singamaphela sila kubekwe kuma wardrobe nani akanandaba nayo. So what I'm saying is yena nje she must humble herself. I keep le crown le bona uye ayi1. I keep ayibeke phansi acolise athi guys, this is not what you're supposed to receive and we will work on it.
What is from A to B?
So Tumi makanandaba ke uzokutshela the way ngakhona. From A to B, I said from an angel to a backstabber. When Bonang got her breakthrough, we were all excited. Besimjabule sithi yo lentombazana leya le voice kamzwakhe mbuli uyachaza. Besimfila. You get what I'm saying? Umaze kanjani uGerkotsia? Umaze ngouyanda mbuli. Ask me, I know. Umaze ngaye. Bheka manje sibambela le bakhoje bambhekela phansi. Izinto ishade ephuma lapho. So I'm just saying ukuthi you were this angel to us. Hey mara uyazi wasebenza hard. Khohlwa ngestina. Ngithi usebenza hard nje ukuthi ube yilento le uyiyo namhlanje. And I am salute. Right.
Wow. What do you think A stands for and B?
B is for bricklaying. Nje, I salute you.
Bricklaying?
Yeah, you babes, mina guys, no, I won't lie. Bonang, when you want something, go for it. I just think that, you know, if she wants something, like she wanted her book, she got her book. If she,
So the B is bricklaying.
B is bricklaying. Maybe A is AKA.
A is AKA.
Wait. That is no, it can't be AKA because she says from A to B. So are you saying Guti from AKA there's B Ubanu Bravo man?
I think I need to slap on the wig.
But what
Is it time? Is it time
I
for
think
the
it's
wig?
time to slap
It's
on
the
the
wig
wig
time.
now.
There we go.
This
Wig
is the
time.
same attitude that I have against South Africans. Guti guys, why do we glorify like Pegan on a
'Cause now,
normal human level as umuntu? Sikhulisa thina ngesintu. I can be wretched nakanjani ngijive phezulu kwamatafula ethabu but I know ukuthi ngumuntu at the end of the day. So this is a friend. Khona lesithombe lesi sikabonang asmile no DJ Zinhle back in the days. Ambheke ngale and ubona ukuthi there was the foundation phase eStina. You get what I'm saying? Now if you see ulento uyithatha kanjani indoda yomuntu or AKA from my own personal point of view, that is just a business decision. You want to be Kanye West no Kim Kardashian of East South Africa, and Funukba received as that power couple. And it's
Okay.
exactly. So, uthando lapho, mina nguliboni ngibona transaction.
Absolutely. Let's move straight on. Now, Mr. Nonke, aka Euphonic, aka Eufonza, aka Eufofo, took to Twitter and said, and I quote, "Let me take drugs, cry wolf, accuse and lie about some people, believe my own lies, wreck some homes, take more drugs, and then write a book." How do you guys feel about that? I'm going to start with you, the newly formed Lasizwe.
Honestly, why are we now like picking a fight if you guys broke up long time ago? You know?
But
Phil,
why is
you
it-
are shaking your head.
No,
What
because,
do you have
because
to
you know
wait?
what? He's exhibiting the same issues that I have with a lot of Bonang groupies. No, I don't
I'm
call
not a
them friends.
Bonang. Whoa, hold
you
up.
know?
I'm not a Bonang groupie. I just believe. Yo,
You actually look like Bonang just a little bit with that hair. Just do the okay. Just say champagne.
champagne, darling, champagne.
Because here's the thing. Why is it that Bonang is the only one who's entitled to tell her story? Do you understand? This is not that Euphonic just woke up and decided to write this tweet. Euphonic woke up and wrote this tweet simply because there was the book out, but the book was officially released on the same week that Euphonic did it. So he had to respond. Why is it that only Bonang gets to accuse people of things?
We all think
We all think.
he's talking about
We
her.
all
Just
think.
say it, you all know. It's fine. It's
Mina,
fine.
But igama alibizwanga.
Alibizwanga ngoba
I'm just-
uyazi isewing.
Jemima.
What I'm saying is, it's ngitshela nina nazi. Euphonic unendaba and he's just pushing uGirl B to that point ukuthi avule umlomo so that naye akwazi ukuzijustify. Angithi nje lapho sekuqala kuwe ema-court nani kwa withdraw case. You know exactly ukuthi lo muntu lo accuser uphethe ama-files are serious and angifuna ukukhuluma ngawo mina la. Attending to the case takes away something from. Listen, ube nesikhathi sonke naku still ukhiphe nencwadi yesilungu esibhedayo.
We can go in circles with this thing because none of us know the truth. None of us know what happened in that house. And Twitter is evil this way because it fuels certain things, you know, and you're constantly going to have people going back and forth. They're going to be sides without fail. So we are never going to get an answer here. So
Guys,
Awesome.
It was a long day. Soze siqubele topic.
Never.
But kumele siqukumbele. Thank you so much for coming through. Jemima, Phil,
Lasizwe.
no plus one wakho
Sizwe.
nana.
Thank you.
So guys, incwadi kaBunanga ine-drama, drama more than those textbooks. Akhumbula eziyazange zifike eLimpopo, those ones. The drama that has caused sales of Somizi's book to increase and even helped Euphonic create another hit. So if someone does something that you hate that actually helps them in the long run, did they hurt you or did they help you?
That's a very interesting question, but we don't have time for that answer. But if you at home do, please get on our pages and let us know. Let's keep the conversation going. And in case you didn't see them when they flashed on the screen, you can find RGB on Facebook at Official Relko Poza and on Twitter at Official RGB.
Okanye ubunesibindi ke wena, you can test your DM sliding skills. Uzibona bazi on fleek na at Donovan Goliath and at Sinaza Yolwa. Good night. We will see you next week.
Bonang, come and follow you. Come and follow you.
Guys,
I can switch it on.
I loved it.
when you must give me a hint of the kind of files you are sitting.
Wow.